All right, picture this. It's a warm evening. You've just started your first Shopify store. For the last 7 days, you've had Facebook ads running. Over those 7 days, you've gotten 2 sales, both from different ad sets inside your Facebook ad account. It's very unprofitable. You've spent $360. It's brought back $45 in sales. Do you kill the product? Do you modify the ads? Do you scrap the whole store? Do you switch marketing platforms? This is a scenario that I see happen a lot. And I just want to talk real fast. You already saw the title and thumbnail. I want to talk about product testing, about when to kill a winner, about when to adjust something, just in the sequence that we follow. And when I say we, I mean myself and my 8 current full-time media buyers inside of our advertising agency that work with our clients. This doesn't very much so apply to my brands because they've been off and running and scaled for a long time. This is when you're starting something new, which we frequently do for a couple dozen clients. So when you're starting something new, here's the flow, here's the sequence and the order. You start. You find the product, you build the store, you build the ads, you launch the ads. A couple days in, if nothing's working or if stuff is working, the first thing I'm reacting to is the ads. I'm killing what's not working and I'm moving towards what is working. Okay, well, if you kill everything that's not working and you're left with nothing because nothing was working, what's the next step? Before I determine to kill the product, I'll make a new ad creative and relaunch different interests. I will try a different style of ads. I won't switch platforms. We keep it all on Facebook. And then that's how we just operate. So launch all the ads, modify anything based off what's working. If nothing's working, go back to square one, try the product again. And if that doesn't work, then it's probably the product. Now, here's the biggest issue. I see a lot of people do this, and then they keep doing this infinite loop because they have no idea how to run ads. So how do you know if it's because your ad strategy is terrible or because you just don't have the knowledge or you make bad creatives? Well, I always ask the question whenever anybody starts asking me questions. My first question is, what strategy you're following? Where have you learned from? Right? I want to see not one specific person say they went through my program or they bought this and that person's mentorship and spent $40,000 learning. I don't care about what it is specifically. I want to see them having learned from multiple places. Because in my opinion, if someone is running ads, if you're spending money and you're spending like $100 a day, $200 a day, and you've never bought any information, it doesn't mean you can't get something working. It just means for you to figure out this entire system and how ads react, it's going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars more to figure out a remotely small piece of what you can learn in a program that's a few $100s. That simple philosophy is why I still buy more courses to this day. Anytime someone comes out with something, I'm there. Here's my $300, right? Anytime someone that I really respect is doing something big in person with 20 people, yeah, okay, I'll spend $5,000. Let's go. I'll fly here and we'll talk. More so just to get like one golden nugget for each thing because that can make all the difference. So my advice to you is when you're starting ads, start with a very, very small budget, especially when you're running this loop. Even if you've gone through courses and you have information, which you should, you're trying to run a business, go through all that and just start really slow. A lot of people try to throw 100% of their money at the first product. And I'll tell you, I have seen it a few times, just being honest, where people just knock it out of the park with their first product. I've seen a few people around break even, a little bit profitable, but 99% of the time it doesn't work. It didn't work for me. It was my 4th product that worked. I had gone broke 3 times. It really sucked, and that's because for the first 2, I had no information. For that 3rd one, I was still learning. And then that 4th one, probably should have been more than 4, honestly, but that 2nd product just started working for me and I'd put in the research and the time. So don't throw 100% of your budget at that first product and go slow. That's the loop. That's the sequence. As soon as you launch ads, you look at what's working, kill what's not working. You either narrow towards what is working or go back to the beginning and try the product again in a different way. If nothing's working, keep switching products. You shouldn't spend more than a couple $100 testing every product, So inside of our agency, our media buyers are trained to be even more efficient just because I'm always a little bit worried about it when it's not our money, our clients, it's their ad spend. So we try to keep it around like $100 per product being tested. So we're very quick. Yeah, we might miss out on a potential winner because we killed it early, but we're strict with our criteria and our metrics. And, it might take someone 2 months to get results, but at the end of the day, that's because we spend so little on ads. I'd rather be, a little bit more slow with someone else's stuff and more efficient versus having them all nervous and scared about what we're doing, within the first 2 weeks by spending a lot of money. So Yeah, that's kind of the structure there. I just wanted to talk about this because I've seen a lot of people throwing all their money at the first product and it doesn't work, and that kind of throws them on their butt. So I definitely don't want to see that happen to you. I do want to open this up to a bunch of questions. So if you have any questions at all, I did mention this in the last video. One of these next few videos is going to be a Q&A. I'm going to go ahead and pick a bunch of them, but I also just reply here on YouTube. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comments down below. If you want any resources, advertising agency, our Facebook ad program, we also got a free checklist. Check all that stuff out, linked in the description. Make sure to drop a like, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.